Hello adventurers, it's your man Zero here, your favorite hero. Guys, in this one we're going to be going over exactly what was shown in the 2.0 live stream that happened earlier today for the South Asian market. So this is going to be a little bit of a foresight video to see exactly what quality of life improvements and stuff that we're going to be seeing in the future. Let's check it out. So I did go through the actual live stream entirely and basically cropped it for you guys to make it a little bit easier to digest, because there was a lot of stuff that they talked about that was completely redundant from the game, such as talking about pandas and stuff like that. There was quite a bit of nonsense that I had to sift through when I was trying to translate all the data. So it is what it is, but hopefully this gives you a better understanding about everything that's happening. So the first thing that needs to point out is that was a beautiful intro, and this is going to be a little of an anime kind of sneak peek about kind of where the storyline is right now. This is our MC, and running up the stairs in just a second here will be SP and Anna. And you did notice her earlier as well, as she was leading the charge from the kind of introduction screen, which is just a beautiful, beautiful screen. And you can see she's stunning. SP and Anna is a character that we will be getting soon. She's going to be part of the next batch that we're going to be seeing. So I believe 1.5 for us. That said, in this one, in 2.0, we are going to be getting up to chapter 16, which is going to be a brand new introduction to a character called Fanata. She's going to be kind of contradicting, or rather trying to take over the fool's role, which is kind of where our MC is, because of course he's a fool for trying to change fate, right? So this is kind of like a battle for the fool, and we're going to be finding out in this chapter who the actual fool is, which is going to be very interesting. I love how this game is kind of flourishing and finishing itself out. Now, a big improvement that is happening within the game is going to be an enhanced homestead system. So right now you can see that we can adjust the entire map of our home, and we can place the elements anywhere we want, rotate them, and that's going to be huge. I personally would, I love the fact that we can do this now in 2.0, something that I think was definitely needed, as well as we can place units anywhere in our homestead as well and change their body physical positioning. There's going to be a few different aspects that we can use. Next, we actually have a brand new battle system, and actually want to just rewind just a little bit here, just really quickly, and mention that we do have a middle one here that we don't actually have currently in the global market. That is going to be coming with the 1.5 update, so definitely look forward to that. It's going to be a game mode that is going to be definitely one that we're going to be utilizing, and it's going to be something that gives us, of course, more luxite and stuff like that. And I'm not sure if it's replayable, but it's definitely going to be a challenge. So I will bring that up when I go through the live stream. That happened like 5 months ago in the South Asian market, so we can kind of see what's going to be going on in the global very, very soon, because it's going to be right after this Night Crimson kind of scene, which is basically finished now that we have Caviar, right? And now we're kind of have Meteor, and Meteor is basically the last kind of huzzah of like this little witch trial that we have going on, and then it's going to jump into the next phase, which is going to be the SP and Anna and her kind of story arc. So let's continue here, and we actually see a brand new battle type that's going to be coming, and this is going to be kind of a tiered battle system. So like you're going to be going through multiple maps and multiple difficulties. There's going to be 6 different difficulties, and supposedly these are going to be pretty damn hard. And as you complete these, you will be able to get new banners and lots of materials as well. And these banners are actually going to be able to be things that you put onto your character profile to showcase exactly how far you've gotten in this battle mode, because it is going to be a challenge. So here you can actually see the battle going on. We're going to be seeing Caviar here doing a bunch of damage, and I actually just got Caviar. Thank God I got him outside of his banner. I got him in a 50-50, which is huge, because I did try really hard to get him and I was unable to. That said, now having him, I am a happy camper, thank goodness. And I used that pity tour to get Asta. And now we actually can jump in here and actually take a look at exactly what we have in terms of events. First, a brand new event is going to be going on that's actually going to be bringing us back together with our old friends. Mytha is in this picture here, as well as you don't see the other character, but we are going to be getting Faisal. Faisal has had a bit of a glow up, so is Mytha, and so is Nagan. And here we actually have an event. Then you can actually see that background that you saw there really quickly. Those are actually Mytha and Faisal, as well as Nagal. That said, we're going to be going in here, and you can actually see that there's going to be another gameplay mode, and this one is actually a brand new co-op mode that's going to be provided, a PvEP/co-op mode, where we're all going to be working together in tandem globally in order to defeat the Pope's military forces. So here we're actually going to be fighting all the different kind of steps and order to clear all this content together as a group, which I think was desperately needed in this game. You can see here we have, you know, the first two are battle minions are going to be battling. All of these are actually like in combat right now, and as we complete them, we can move on to the next phase. And supposedly we need to work all together because there is a lot of, yeah, let me just pause that because that's going to be important here. But there's going to be actually a lot of battling that's going to go on, and there's going to be a lot of units in order for us to. It doesn't show like the battle mode, but I think it's going to be like waves, right? Or we're going to be fighting it together, complete it, and that's going to like reduce the amount of HP that they have, so on and so forth. So together we're going to be working to defeat the Pope's army. So this is actually just the glow ups here really quickly, so I did want to pause on them. This is Faisal. He looks amazing. He's had a big grow up. He's a grown up now. He's not a child anymore, and he looks phenomenal. Look at that bow. That thing is friggin' fantastic. So cool. Next up, we have Nungal, and Nungal looks amazing. Guys, if you don't notice, that right there is Pamina's staff. So Nungal is actually switching over from being an archer unit to being a staff unit. So very cool. She's taking up the mantle of her predecessor. And finally, we have a nice picture here of Maitha with her brand new mech suit. She's going to be a mech driver. She's turned into an engineer. Insane. Wow, what a glow up, guys. Fantastic. Now up we have just a kind of a sneak peek about Maitha, because Maitha is going to be getting a brand new banner that's going to be showing here a little bit later with a discounted rate, which is huge. But we are going to be seeing just a little bit of her trait. So here, this is it in Chinese, so traditional Chinese, but I do have the translation here. So let me just pull that up here really quickly. So here we have the damage buffer module. Based on the filling ratio of the damage buffer module, gain the corresponding levels of slow release energy. If full, gain the whole 100% layers. Basically just complete it, and then once you've completed the module, then it enables, and it lasts for that one turn. So once you have achieved this, you are able to have a cooperative command skill that is enabled, that is triggered, and basically allows your team members to do an assist skill with you. So there will be an example of this just coming up here pretty quickly, but basically very similar to SP Safia. And finally, once you release this, it actually reduces the amount of skill points by 1. So very cool. This basically speeds up her ability to use any of her other skills. Next up, we have that same skill, but at a minimum level. And basically the main trait is the same. It's just it reduces the amount of speed up time that you have in order to get the actual skill. Because in this one, you don't get that 20% damage kind of increase towards your skill, right? So in this one, you are going to be just having the very, very basic of a 10% increase on her HP. She is still a shield unit after all. So next here, you can see that she is going to be using her skill. So you can see she's using an AoE attack, and then use your attack, Maitha. And then right away, you'll see Ryua react with her assist skill, where she's going to be doing her circle attack. So boom, basically doing the remaining damage. Phenomenal. And now we also have a little picture here. This is actually just like a sneak peek for the character Camelot that's going to be coming out. Basically, he's going to be replacing August. He's going to be a massive damage dealer, huge AoE attacks, really powerful. You can see here, attacks everybody on like a lower floor. He's got like a jump attack very similar to Pamina. This character is going to be phenomenal. Definitely going to be a must pull, in my opinion. He may not be in the top 10 used cases, but he is going to be definitely a massive damage dealer for a lot of people. And I believe that with this patch, we are going to be seeing an event piece that's going to allow him to be kind of built up a little bit faster. So we'll go over that in a little bit. It's just a little bit down in the video. So here we actually have a brand new outfit for Momo. So all the Momo lovers, you are going to be getting her in something a little less dreary, and it's going to be very interesting. And now finally here we have Agatha with something that's going to be added to our units, which is going to be a 13th and 14th floor. So actually 13th, I believe, is going to be coming out in 1.5 here. This 14th is going to be coming out, but it's actually a skill spot. So we're going to be able to get brand new skills that can be added here. The 2 skills that we have here for Agatha, it's actually going to be, one is going to be a boost skill. So this increases, looks like physical attack and physical defense by 4%, as well as the second one looks like it's going to be a life steal of 5%. So very cool. I'm not sure how we're going to be getting these, but It should be very interesting. It's going to be an additional skill that you can add to yourself, as well as there is going to be a rerun for these 2 units. So whoever's coming in at that time will be able to get those units at that time, because of course those are pretty good. Next, we actually have a selector. So this is very similar to what we had in terms of fates, where you can actually select characters. You can select between 2 different characters within this select roster. So you do have SP and Anna, and you have the Ayasha as well here, and those characters are going to be phenomenal. Actually supposed to be really good. And these percentiles here is actually just a percentile to see exactly how many people are global are pulling for SP and Anna. 64.1% according to this, right? That said, let's go through. You can basically select 2, and it is a 100% pickup between the 2. So there is no 50% chance that you might lose it according to a different character. And we actually see a bunch of characters in here that we currently actually do not have in game. Let's look through this. And okay, so we can see everybody that's coming in here. So we do have, of course, the SP and Anna and the Asia, and there's also Luffy there. You see him? That's a brand new character, so that's going to be somebody that's coming in. As well as, let's see who else. Oh, we have this like armored mask girl. Let's see if I can see who that is. It looks like that is Nadia. She's going to be an archer dark type character, so very interesting there. Then we also, let's see, anybody else? Okay, we have this character here. This is Afra. Anybody else here that's brand new? Looks like that is everybody. Okay, so next up we actually have a banner selector for weapons. So you can actually select the weapon that you want to be pulling on. So we have a character selector, we have a weapon selector. It's pretty self-explanatory, guys. You put it in there and you pray that you get the unit or the weapon within a certain amount of pulls. That said, let's hop into the next scene here, which is actually going to be talking about the events that are going to be going on. So we have a weapon part shard. You use this and it allows you to get a weapon, as well as we have another Camelot event here. This is what I was talking about earlier, where you're actually going to be able to get shards by the looks of it in the bottom there. I'm not quite sure if those are shard pieces, but based on the translation, that's kind of what I gathered. And you're going to be able to get another 10 summon from here, as well as there's going to be another kind of check-in rewards and basically percentile here. I'm not quite sure what this is. 140, 120. I don't know if this is based on like how many pulls you do. Basically, if you're going to be doing 200 pulls, you're going to get this cool ass outfit, as well as if you're going to be doing whatever 280, whatever these are, you are going to be getting a new kind of icon for Mytha. So that's very, very cool. And guys, if you are going to be doing 450 pulls, that is a lot of pulls, and you're actually going to be getting 40 back, as well as there's kind of like this brochure at the very end here. I'm not quite sure exactly what that's going to give you, but it looks like a patent. Maybe it's going to be a unit selector of some kind. And that was just pulls, like 40 pulls. There's still a lot of other stuff. So wait, guys, there is going to be a Mytha specific banner, and she has a discounted rate. So she has a rate of 8 for each temple. So she has a 20% discount on any of her pulls. So we did have that at the beginning of the game. So there looks like they're going to be doing that for us again, just specifically for Mytha. And in this one, she's going to get this, it's a guarantee, not for all of us. It's just a guarantee for the video, but you can see Mytha here in all her glory. She looks phenomenal. I love the little mech picture that she has here when she was designing. I don't know when she became an engineer, but very cool. I really like the design for her. As well, there's going to be like a check and reward system here for each individual day. I'm not sure what these tickets are for, but I've seen them before, but I don't remember what they're for specifically. I think they might be for like a shop, and you can then utilize the tickets to get stuff, right? And really, that's it for this video. That is the end of the 2.1 live stream. There was a lot of information there. We do have some amazing characters here coming up, guys. It's awesome. And I will be creating a video for you with the information for the event that's going to be coming up pretty fast. So like the 1.5, which we're going to be experiencing global pretty quickly right after the Night Crimson. And really, guys, that's it for this video. Hopefully you did like it. Please do like, sub, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Take care, adventurers. Be well.